What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So we got some breaking, interesting news, as this is a major showdown in the works. Now, undefeated, lightweight, undisputed, world champion superstar boxer, Devin the Dream Haney, who is 30 wins, no losses, no draw, 15 wins by way of knockout. He is 24 years of age, 5'9" with a 72-inch arm reach, coming off of the biggest victory of his career, beating two-time Olympic gold medalist, three-division world champion, former unified lightweight world champion, Ukrainian superstar boxer Vasily High-Tech Lomachenko. He beat Lomachenko via unanimous decision victory. There was controversy attached to the victory, the decision, but nonetheless, Devin Haney, he won the fight. I thought Devin Haney won the first 6 rounds. I thought he won the 12th round. That's 7 rounds in the bag. That's 7-5. Nonetheless, he got the victory. With that said, Devin Haney, it's no secret that Devin Haney, it's not easy for him to make the lightweight limit of 135. And now Devin Haney, after the fight, Devin Haney, he made it clear that it's a strong possibility he could go up to 140 pounds, the junior welterweight division, and look to challenge one of the champions at that division while still holding on to his belt. He don't want to relinquish his belts just in case there's a big fight that presents itself back at 135. With that said, a major fight has presented itself, and it seems like the early stages of negotiations have begun, and that's with the two-time junior welterweight world champion superstar boxer Regis Prograis. 28 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 24 big wins by way of knockout. He is 34 years of age, 5'8" with a 67-inch arm reach. Now, Regis Prograis is a southpaw. He has a fight coming up June 17th in his hometown in New Orleans against Danielito Zarilla, who is 17 wins, 1 loss, no draws. That is June 17th. And it looks like Regis Prograis, who just invited Devin Haney to the fight. Regis Prograis just signed with Matchroom CEO and promoter Eddie Hearn and DAZN. Okay? Devin Haney was with Eddie Hearn, Matchroom, and DAZN before he signed a 3-fight deal to secure the undisputed match with George Kambosos Jr. and the Lomachenko fight. Now he's a network promotional free agent, and Devin Haney, Regis Prograis, he sends Devin Haney a message, and he says that, you know, I got the tickets, ringside tickets for you to pull up to the fight June 17th. And Devin Haney said, I need a vacation. I'm looking to pull up. I'm not even a week out from my fight, and I'm already itching to get back in the ring. That's what Devin Haney stated, right? He said, I'm already a week out from my fight, and I'm already itching to get back in the ring. And then he added Regis Prograis, as you can see, and he tells Regis Prograis, just for the record, Eddie Hearn must have told you about our little conversation, and I reached out to Eddie Hearn to make a fight happen between myself and you, right? So it looks like Devin Haney and Regis Prograis is going to be in the works. So Devin Haney looks like he's going to go to Regis Prograis fight, and he's going to look to make a fight with himself and Regis Prograis in his next fight, okay? So obviously Regis Prograis is going to face Zarilla. He's favored to win that fight. Zarilla is 17 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 13 wins by way of knockout. He's a Puerto Rican boxer, 29 years of age, orthodox, 5'9" with a 70-inch arm reach, right? Regis Prograis, it's a homecoming fight. He's expected to win the fight, and he's expected to look good doing so. And then a deal can be done for Devin Haney versus Regis Prograis for Regis Prograis' WBC title, okay? That's huge news for the sport of boxing. That's huge news for Devin Haney. That would make Devin Haney a 2-division world champion. Now, many people, they feel like Devin Haney struggles with southpaws, okay? They feel like that was the case with Joseph Jojo Diaz and his latest fight with Vasily Lomachenko, who's the ultimate southpaw and technician. With that said, Regis Prograis is also a southpaw, very unorthodox, very unpredictable with his style, and he has tons and tons and tons of power. So this is one thing's for certain, 2 things for sure. Devin Haney fighting Regis Prograis, he's going to be tested because Regis Prograis has an unorthodox style. His angles, his footwork, and his power play a major part. Now, he doesn't have the best defense, and Devin Haney has arguably the best jab. So Devin Haney's going to have to, work on being more active with his jab against the southpaw. So this is going to be an extremely interesting fight. And should Devin Haney be victorious, this will make him a 2-division world champion. And he will hold the WBC title should he beat Regis Prograis. And then there's other big fights at 140. Okay, you have Josh Taylor, who's fighting. He's fighting Teofimo Lopez June 10th for the WBO title. Then you have, now the newly crowned WBA junior welterweight world champion in Rolando Rolly Romero. So he could unify the belts against Rolly Romero or against the winner of Teofimo Lopez, Josh Taylor. And he also has, Matias. Matias is also at, he has the IBF title. So there's definitely big fights and unification bouts for Devin Haney at 140 should he beat Regis Prograis. And if he beat Regis Prograis, that would be the second biggest win in the division. The first biggest win would be if Teofimo Lopez, the former unified lightweight world champion, he defeats Josh Taylor, because Josh Taylor is officially, until proven otherwise, he's the undefeated, undisputed junior welterweight world champion, British superstar boxer, and they're going to fight June 10th at Madison Square Garden, New York. But Josh Taylor beat Regis Prograis in a unification bout. Josh Taylor beat Jose Ramirez in a unification bout and undisputed bout. Josh Taylor is the man to beat, in my opinion. Regis Prograis is number 2. So if Josh Taylor loses to Teofimo Lopez, then that would be the biggest win in the division, and we could get Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney finally in a unification bout, or so on and so forth. But this is not no walk in the park, and this is a huge fight for Devin Haney. This is no cherry pick. This is no, he's just looking to gain the title. Regis Prograis arguably beat Josh Taylor that night they fought. It was a split decision. It could have went either way, but I thought Josh Taylor edged it out. But Regis Prograis definitely could have won that fight. So Regis Prograis, I still have him as the number 2 junior welterweight in the world until proven otherwise. And so with that said, this is huge news. And for Devin Haney, he's going to hold on to his belts, as he stated. He wants to hold on to his belts. He's not going to relinquish his belts. He's just going up there to test it, as he stated, and see how he feels up at 140. And then he could possibly come back down for a major fight if it makes sense. I highly doubt that he comes back down. The 2 fights at 140, at 135 for him would be Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Tank Davis. And I highly, highly doubt that he goes up to 140 after not easily making 135 pounds. I highly doubt that he's going to go up from 135 after, letting it be known that it's not easy to make the weight to go to 140 and then come back down. That just doesn't add up to me. I just don't believe that his body is going to allow that. I don't think he will do that, and I think that he'll campaign at 140 and look to make big fights there. And if a fight with Tank Davis down the line or Shakur presents itself, then he'll take those fights. But with that said, styles make fights. Regis Prograis' defense lacks, but he has power. So he's unorthodox, and Devin Haney can't stay in the pocket too long. Can't get clipped with the punches he was getting clipped with against Lomachenko. And he has to be, fight a clean fight like he did, in the first half of the fight with Lomachenko. So it's going to be extremely interesting to see how this unfolds and plays out. And Regis Prograis has tons and tons of power. He's unpredictable with his angles. He's unpredictable with his style. And that's going to make it difficult for Devin Haney as well. So this is an interesting fight. And Devin Haney's going to be ringside. So I believe Devin Haney will pull up. I think he's most comfortable with Matchroom and Eddie Hearn and how they do things. And, he did state that he was definitely comfortable with Top Rank and how they did things. So we just got to see how it unfolds and plays out. But stylistically, this is a interesting fight. And, this is a big fight for Devin Haney. That the fact that he's going to go up, not look to get his feet wet at 130, going right into the Lions Den with Regis Prograis. That's enormous. That's huge, right? And so this would be a 50-50 fight. I favor Devin Haney because of his length, his boxing ability, the adjustments he can make, and his jab ultimately. Regis Prograis is not the biggest 140 pounder, but he's very unorthodox. And I can see Regis Prograis clipping Devin Haney as well. So this is interesting. Devin Haney had to stay on his P's and Q's throughout the entire fight, or this could get real interesting. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to Black Media Raw. Make sure you like and share the videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Wow.